Then he makes the perfect wife. He's quiet, submissive.
Slut whore. Say it like you fucking beat it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. What show are we on? Sorry.
One, I don't think anything gets done in an online debate.
No.
In general. And it's about blood sports. It's about having fun. And it's about poking fun at people and making them look dumb. And it's about appealing to your audience and looking for your
and
clips.
farming.
Yeah. She knew what she was doing. And Andrew was going for an academic debate, and she was going for a YouTube gotcha moment. And I think if we're going to say on winners overall of people who understood the assignment,
Yes.
she did. But I think that Andrew, I'm surprised that he didn't think that's what was going to happen.
Right.
She knew
That
her
he didn't
audience.
yes, exactly. I'm surprised that he didn't know what he was signing
The
up
game.
for. Exactly. And you know what? One thing that right off the jump, it was like, because you know, in the preamble to setting this up, one of her conditions was like, I need your homies to claim you. What set you repping? You repping TPUSA? I need them to claim you. And he's like, what are you talking about? Et cetera, et cetera. In the first 5 minutes, he's like, well, I have these never before seen text messages from Charlie Kirk. I'm like, oh, did Charlie Kirk raise from the grave to send you these himself? Or did someone associated with TPUSA, whether, you know, Erica herself or Andrew Colvin or Jack Posobiec or whatever, or did they send it to you? Oh, okay. So you know what? She was right. You should have made them fucking claim you. Because the thing is, too, Charlie Kirk was famous for being the debater, right? If Erica Kirk wants to not be a proper woman and take on the mantle of TPUSA, bitch, get your motherfucking ass in that fucking chair right now and pull out that bitch's weave from her tracks like we want to see. Don't fucking send this Andrew Colvin with his sniz-licking wife and the 3 baby daddies and all this bullshit. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I was going to say this, though, but Erica, if you do go speak, 3 things. Number 1, do not use a Mossad-made explosive lavalier microphone.
So true.
Number
Don't make the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Get a DJI.
Number 2, if your stage is at the end of a concrete menorah, run, okay? Number 3, check for trap doors, okay? Check for trap doors. You never know who's going to pop out. That being said, they had the semantic argument over charges on Tyler Robinson. Listen to this.
Question. You're just not following it enough.
It seems pretty, like, if you're going to
Not if those
engage,
are
you're going to say
screens
the
from
evidence
TVs
was
that copyright
overwhelming
us.
that Tyler Robinson is guilty. I just
They'll
think
do
that
that
you
shit.
should, like,
All right.
can you tell me one
Then let's do the
charge
counter.
that
Not
he's-
big enough.
You
These
can
are
really
media.
hang on. This
Oh,
is
no,
a great
they-
No,
contest.
you just got to ask me, play
Yeah.
clips out of context,
Yeah,
put me
yeah.
in the hot seat. So please just answer the
This is
question.
fair.
Can
Name
you
all
name
7 since
can-
you've been following the case.
Name them.
Okay, sure.
Go ahead.
You name one.
Yeah, you named all 7.
I'm happy to do that, but can you name one?
I think he's been charged with murder.
That's actually incorrect.
Okay, great. Now name all 7.
He doesn't even, this is like,
Name all
lost
7.
right there.
and I
Can you
think
name all 7?
I
Then
can't.
do it.
Semantics.
Sure, you don't have to
Do
put
it. No, do it. I'll count them. Go ahead.
Yeah, but who
you
voted?
don't have
Name
to put
all
your
the
fingers
women.
up. I
Okay,
can do
hang on.
that.
Name them.
Yeah, sure.
Name them.
The first charge is aggravated murder because that's what carries
Okay.
a death
So
sentence.
murder.
Okay.
She was
it's-
playing to her audience.
Yeah, it's aggravated murder. That is such a, like, you can keep them on.
Women love that type of argumentation.
Yeah, like, you know when you say, you know when it's like, it's
The
not
Snopes.
what you said.
What do you even know?
It's how
What-
you
yeah.
said it. It's how you know, it's like the idea of like, do you know, by the way, this is my little advice to women. When your husband
Buckle in, guys.
says that he wants to have sex with you and you act like it's a chore and you don't know why the chemistry is not there and why eventually he'd rather look at porn than have sex with you, think about when he says something to you and you go, it's not what you said. I know you're saying the right things. It's how you said it. You admit all the time in arguments that, like, you need to show that you mean what you're doing. And so if you take that into the bedroom, don't get mad at a man when he takes it to the argument, okay? Because
Totally not
that's
based
true.
on anything.
No.
Totally just pulled out of the ether.
No,
I'm
this
sure.
is so. This
It's
is
every
so,
show.
This is
It's a universal.
this is so
It's every
true.
show we do.
What every girl I've ever been with in my life has always used that phrase. Like, but you don't. But say it like you mean it. It's not the exact phrase. Or like, but you know
When
you said it
call
because
me
you
a
feel like you
dirty
had to.
slut whore, say it like you fucking mean it.
Yeah, it's like-
Anyway, sorry. What show are we on? Sorry.
It's really hard to respect you today when you told me to degrade you like you're a brothel whore from the 1700s. It's like very hard.
Listen, we were at dinner and I thought it was the right move.
Yeah, it's like yeah, that's crazy. Girls the night before be like, let's play a fantasy, a rape fantasy or something, and you're like, obviously
Girls
never
will be
gave
saying
in.
that often.
Obviously never gave into that. And then the next day they're like, why don't you respect me? And you're like, well, that was weird. Well, Maybe.
Why
you
women
want?
deserve less?
Yeah.
Why women deserve less. This
Can't
is,
have it both
you know,
ways.
You're
Benny-
preaching to the choir, Elijah. You're preaching to the fucking choir.
Benny.
What's up?
Benny makes the perfect wife. He's quiet, he's
Yep,
submissive.
I'll just sit here.
Go.
Listen, get your fucking own. Get your own. I got this one a lock.
What do you think? What do you take from that? It's the aggravated murder versus murder charge. I think it's just bullshit semantics. I think it's like, but I just know that the girls that follow Candace. Remind you guys, I still pay for her book club and not allowed to cancel, so I'm also paying for her too.
We
I'm not
got a
allowed
pay
to.
We got a pay pig over here.
But in the concept of what this debate was, it worked.
Right.
It is semantics bullshit, but I mean that kind of is like the little ooh. What's oh you said no
Murder.
aggravated
Right.
aggravated.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not really rape because it wasn't aggravated rape.
Listen, I was happy as a clam the whole time. What are you talking about aggravated? You were the one who seemed pretty pissed.
Who we always say who raped who.
At this point, if you are in any of my legal teams, go back to the disclaimer at the beginning of the show.
This is a comedy
Let's
show.
do some feast splitting over here.
All right, let's go on with this. And if this was what the
Old
debate was
Candace.
like, then I'm glad I didn't watch it.
No,
Next.
that's not.
I
That
did
is
watch
literally not murder.
Okay,
And
next.
so just for people, no, don't. I don't have to do it in a time limit. There's nothing going
As long as
on.
you don't aggravatingly
Just to
murder
explain people
someone,
the
it's
difference
okay.
of why that really matters
Lindsay
and shows
Clancy's
that he doesn't
innocent.
actually care about this at all is because aggravated murder, it's narrowly defined,
Just
and because
avoiding
it
the
carries
question.
a death sentence. I'm going to answer the question.
Okay,
You're
I'm
just going to
waiting.
recognize that your strategy of thinking that people are intimidated when you try to put a time constraint doesn't work,
Yeah.
and you'll be better the next time you debate
I got
someone.
it. I got it. Give me the other ones.
The more you cut me off, the longer I'll take. Do you want to just wait for me to finish of why that's a big difference so that
No,
people
I just
don't walk
want
away?
you to list the charges.
Yeah, I'm
your
going
page
to
out of the
do that.
Spencer
You just
book,
don't
yeah.
get to pretend that there's a time constraint for me to do that.
Well,
This
how
is
long
the
does it take you to
Spencer
list seven
debate word
charges?
for
Because I'm speaking, you just got to.
It sounds like you're just delaying it because you don't know them.
I know all 7 of them,
Then
and I'm
tell
going to
me
say
them.
again because you're going to get
Andrew, I
embarrassed.
think you're a
You don't have to
faggot.
rush this. I'm also showing an
'Cause she
example
knows she can say all
of
7
a
at the
very
end.
flawed debate strategy. I actually
well,
am
I
under
got
no
one.
time constraint.
I got one.
Great. The second charge is the felony discharge of a weapon. The next 2 charges are for obstruction of justice.
Okay.
The next 2 charges are for witness tampering. And the
What's
final
the specific charges, though?
that is them. Obstruction of justice,
Both of
obstruction
those-
of justice, witness tampering, witness tampering.
Okay, and there's no other specifics to them.
Well, I can tell you why he's being
No,
charged
no,
with
no.
it.
Just the
George
charges and
Farmer
then
just
7.
walks out
Yeah,
of the room
see, the
during a
bad thing
fight.
is when you
Oh,
try to
just
be an
goody as
a-hole
fuck,
and
like
it
you
doesn't
did.
work.
What's the 7?
The last
Great.
charge
Oh, they
is
get you in
violence in front of a
wonderful.
minor.
Okay, got it. So then he's being charged with murder. You just say aggravated murder. That's the distinction. You just want to.
It's a massive. It's
Got
like
it.
you cannot
Massive.
say murder versus aggravated
Massive
murder.
distinction.
This
Lawyer
gets
guy,
to the
can you
entire
chime in?
crux
She's
of
right.
why
She's
him
right.
being
She's
up for
100%
the
right.
death
It's a
sentence.
different charge with a
And I
different
actually
penalty.
find the defense's filing about why this is not aggravated to be very compelling of why it's not aggravated murder. I actually think that if the state was going to even try to pull this off, they should
Get
have
her
charged
on the
him with
fucking
just
Real
murder.
Housewives of Nashville.
And then I do
Andy
also
Cohen.
again want to stress to audiences that debate strategy it's some sport. I think he thinks it's a blood sport. It's not. It's about being right and being principled when you're engaging.
My favorite. Wait, can I just say
All
this?
right, all right. Listen,
One of
I was
my-
on your fucking
yeah.
side, Mitchell. Let's not get
Yeah.
crazy.
One of my